Hello, this is Steve Schubert again, continuing with our discussion on roof removal. We're going to do a full roof removal on this four-door sedan, and in keeping with our normal practice, doors, roof, dash. We want to make sure we remove the doors before we remove the roof, because if we remove the roof prior to door removal, the door removal becomes much more difficult because we lose so much structural stability. So we've got the doors removed, we got the vehicle stabilized. Now we're going to move to the roof and do a complete roof removal. So one of the risks we want to guard against is dropping the roof down onto the victim's heads. So with that we have the A post, B post, and C post for this particular car. We're going to cut the two outer posts, C or A, doesn't matter, leaving the B post for last. That way when we cut the B post, we can manually stabilize the roof and complete the removal. Couple things to point out. It used to be with older car construction that we would say, cut the roof up high, cut the roof down low. As vehicle construction evolved, that is less of an issue. The entire post assembly up and into the roof is most likely made out of a high-strength steel alloy. So there is no soft spot to go for anymore. However, I advocate cutting and leaving a stub of the A post so that we can have a purchase point, an extra push point if we have to go to a dash removal. So staying a cut ahead. The other thing is peel and peak. That has also evolved. There have been a couple isolated incidents, but none in recent history with modern car technology. So if you feel so inclined to peel and peak, I would advocate you're doing that for a softer spot to cut, not necessarily to avoid cutting an airbag, because within my practice, I've cut dozens of airbags and have never had anything go wrong. So something to think about there. The same here. If you want to peel this back, but you already know the hard part is here where the seat belt assembly is. So it's going to be a little bit softer down just a pinch lower to avoid those reinforcing plates. And then when we have a nice size C post like this, the tool of choice is the reciprocating saw, not the hydraulic cutters, because this will take multiple bites and your accuracy is vitally important. Because if the bites don't line up, if they're offset just a bit, now you're going to make a third cut. But if you take a reciprocating saw with a minimum 9-inch blade, you'll slice all the way through it. It's much faster and much more efficient than using a hydraulic cutter for this particular application. Now let's get the roof removed. Okay, and it's done. It's that simple, it's that easy, it's that uncomplicated. One of the things you don't want to forget to do is cut the seat belt, because boy, that can be an aggravation. And always have a knife handy with you. Remember to cut that seat belt and keep it simple. Thanks for watching.